And we are live. Welcome to the live show with Mermaid Ari, where for some ungodly, unexplainable reason, still, I talk to Trump supporters and figure out why on earth they could still be supporting Donald Trump so that especially you do not have to. I do all the legwork for you, so I appreciate you being here and any help that you can send my way or whatever. I greatly appreciate that. So again, thank you guys for being here. And I'm doing a couple of other things, like trying to get everything rolling correctly. I do appreciate your patience so much. I hope you guys like the new thumbnails that I have being used. Courtesy of Feisty and her husband, so WWW Feisty. That is being used now. Let's go ahead and get TikTok up and running. Ah, my screen is so big. Oh, I know. I gotta change all of that. Whoop. Hold on, guys. Boom. Y'all should hear me again. Okay. I forgot. There's always so many things that I have to modify after I go live with somebody else. So always things I have to modify in order to get all this stuff done. No. I wish TikTok stopped resetting everything. What did somebody just say? Forestry, I gotta mix it. Okay. Okay, 05. We're gonna hit go live on the TikTok side of things. I still need to get Twitch open. Don't hate me, guys. I promise I'm coming back to you. Ah! There we go. Boom. Hello? Yeah. Perfect. That's what we do. And hello? Hello? No. I'm always arguing with everything, so I'm so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I'm looking for 2 people to show up in the live chat. What are we talking about forestry for? I'm so confused. Also, like, just to be sure, remind me, was it yesterday or Monday was the first day that we've seen the new chair? By the way, it's so comfortable. So comfortable. You don't even understand it's so comfortable. That's not what that does. Okay. Gotta remind myself how to do a few things. Monday, awesome. Thank you. Travel. Kate, I'm gonna start calling you Case now because people don't know how to read the 2 E's. And you're my travel case. It's Casey. It's Casey. Because people just don't know. I don't know why. Why don't you know anything? That's not what I wanted you to do. I want this one. There we go. That was pretty funny. I need to just like clip every time somebody's called up to complain about a moderator. I know there was one time that they did that, and I was like, yeah, so you probably deserved it. Stay in timeout. Bye. I did see that in I saw that in the comments earlier when you said that you looked like a Wish version of that. I'm not going through that. Hey Kay. Hi everybody. I know, right, Chris? I have great moderators. They do good work. People are so funny. Oh, hold on. Oh shit. Hector, I haven't changed that setting. Well, let's see. You might hear your own self. Did I not hit that button? Hello? I'm sorry if
Ladies
there's
and
an
gentlemen,
echo.
boys and girls, theys, thems, and MAGA. Welcome into the live. You're watching the Mermaid Ari show. where you watch a mermaid cook Trump supporters in a way you've never seen before. Gonna need you guys to do a couple of things before I head on out of here. Gonna need you guys to send your daily heartbeats if you haven't already. Consider becoming a fan club member. And if you're not, you should because you get a couple cool stickers down there. In fact, I'll show some to you. See that pretty mermaid tail right there? I can send that because I'm a fan club member and you're not, loser. So send a daily heartbeat. Also, make sure you're sharing out the live with your friends and family. Repost, add it to your story. Send it out to your group chats, your friend, cousins, your sisters, everybody. Just send it to everybody that you know because I know you know someone who needs to hear this information. Ari's going to start setting gift goals after the heart me, so make sure you take that care of that as well. TikTok takes a large percentage, so the best ways to support this creator is going to be the links in the bio. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the fucking things that she has out there. I don't even know them, but I know they're there. So make sure you check them out. Follow and subscribe to her on all other social media platforms. Get some merchandise off of her shop. And of course, boop that forehead. All right. Have fun.
Bye. Love you. Yeet. All right. There we go. I know. Summer heard a dog and she's like, I want to go play or something. Or something. She just wants to go bark at a dog. It's quite cute. Let's see. Still not seeing it. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking for things, guys. Somebody's seriously like crying on. Y'all ain't got no patience. I'm so sorry, person. I don't take TikTok, yes. That must suck. Why is there... What on earth is this mix? Hi. There's a cute puppy. Hold on, guys. Hi, come here. Give me kisses. Come on. Give me kisses. What's that noise? Lawless Lou, thank you for resubscribing on with Prime. Come here. Jump up here. Okay, just sit down. That's fine. I'm sorry you guys, well, some of you guys can see her. She's hiding. Hi. I'm sorry you guys can't see her on landscape. She is the cutest Australian Shepherd, and she just wants loves. Oh, Feisty, starting us off strong over here. And thank you so much, Feisty. I haven't gotten gifted members in a while, but I'm okay. That's so nice. All right. 5 new gifted memberships from Feisty. Let's see who all got it. Ogden, Creature, Alex, Rochelle, and Starlight. Thank you. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here and being gifted congratulations on getting a membership. Correct. All right, there we go. We will go ahead and open up these phone lines, see what happens. Lay down. Okay, sweetie? You're so sweet. All right, I didn't think you guys needed to hear me talk to Summer the entire time while she's sitting here all cutie. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate that. Let's go ahead and do what Hector told everybody on the TikTok streets to do and knock out this goal real quick. Should be super easy. It's only 25 heart me's. Just need 1 from 25 people. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Oh, I didn't set that up yet. Why am I not hearing that? Sorry, I'm not hearing it for whatever reason. And I don't trust it otherwise. I heard Hector. Oh, I see. Y'all couldn't hear either. Hello? Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. Sorry about that. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am. Proudly, and I'm proud to be.
Okay. What specifically as you guys should be able to hear? Hold on.
He's getting these fucking immigrants out of the country.
You can wait. I see what's happening. No, you guys should be able to hear. I don't know why. Sorry about that.
Hello?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let me continue. He's getting the he's getting the immigrants out of the country. I live in Maryland, right? And the sheriff's departments, they're trying to get them out. They're trying to be with them. That I forgot what the dude's name was, but he brutally murdered that one woman out in Maryland, and it was a fucking gruesome murder. And them immigrants, they're doing everything like that.
Do you
And
care
it's
about
just the most
Casey Smith?
gruesome and horrible thing.
Do you care about Casey Smith?
Who's Casey Smith?
Oh, she was a 25-year-old woman killed by a white man.
Oh, well, he's a citizen, so that's different.
Oh, yeah. See, you actually don't care about women that are murdered, then thank you for proving the point.
No, I care about women that.
No, you only care about one subsection. Thank you for proving the point. That's all. It's that simple. If you answer it that way, like, oh, well, it was a citizen, so yeah, that's a problem for you to just dismiss it. That's a huge problem for you to just dismiss that. Also, do you guys notice how all I said was a white man and he automatically assumed it was a citizen? So interesting. Isn't that funny how that happens? Did anybody else notice that, or was that just me? Said white man and you just immediately assumed it was a citizen. All right, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, feel free to call the number on the stream or on the screen. Feel free. As long as you still support him. If you are friendly, well, I love you guys. We're not doing friendly hour right now. We'll probably do that closer to the end of the month. They don't ever bring up a source, Kinley. You know that. Well, thanks for being here, Bailey. Thank you, Caleb, for the 6-7.
You're awesome.
Danny, I'm not affiliated with the party. But thank you so much for the 5. I choose not to affiliate myself with the party. I vote on policy, not party. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing well. How old are you?
I'm 50.
You're 50. Okay, and are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first 13 months back in office that has earned your continued support?
His Know Your Rights policy involving migrant children. The Know Your Rights presentation involving migrant children.
Know Your Rights presentation or policy? Because that sounds like 2 different things.
No, it's a policy. It's just called the Know Your Rights presentation involving migrant children.
Okay. You gonna elaborate on that? And also, it's not a policy. That's just a page that pulls up multiple people. I don't like. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
No, well, it doesn't sound like you're good.
Yeah, oh no, I'm great. It's just I don't know. Every time I try to talk to somebody, I always get hung up on. I always get dismissed. Like
Have
last
you
time I was
been
trying
hung
to.
up on yet? I was just explaining to you that it's not a policy from Donald Trump. Literally, when I pull this up, it just pulls up all different immigration organization pages. It's not a policy. It's a title for immigration resources.
Do they say who who's running those organizations?
Uh, running these organizations, you want me to look up into each individual organization? So you've heard of the
No, no,
IE, I assume you've heard of the ILRC, the ACF, the ACLU, the AC, the APOD, the IDLC, the NWIRP, the FP, the CLSP. I'm sure you know of all of these different centers.
Yeah.
That
No,
sounds
you know what?
accurate.
No, because last time I tried to talk to you, you know, you hung up on me the other
Probably
day,
because
and I
you
was
said
hoping
something
you wouldn't
dumb.
do it. No, I don't know. You can construe it as dumb, but I mean, letting people talk for a second, that's not dumb. That's just making me
Okay.
look stupid
Well,
by allowing me
we'll
to
try
talk.
this. Sure, we'll try this one more time though, because we've already just now established that it's not a policy instituted by Donald Trump. It is a
No, you know what? It was
resource
a
tool on multiple different
no.
immigration organization tools and
It was a
resources.
reverse psychology thing. I was just reverse psychologying you spur of the moment just for you to be able to say it, so people of your fans can hear what it was and realize that it was under the Biden administration what they're doing to these children under the Know Your Rights presentation. But anyways,
Oh,
it
so
ain't
you just
it
have
ain't even.
BDS? Got it.
Yeah, nah, you know, because you know what? It's not even about that
I'm so
anymore.
sorry.
Our
Like, what is
country's
this
going to
like?
hell.
Again, I'm going to repeat this. It's not a policy by any administration. This is just something that they put out as a resource, and it's called a title to a resource. You haven't, if you want to say that it's a policy, and thank you so much, Moose, for the galaxy, put out by an administration, then give me the congressional bill number or the law that it's attached to. Are you capable of providing that?
No, I told you it was a reverse psychology.
It's not a reverse psychology. If you want to bring it up and you want to claim that it was put out by any administration, give me and especially when you say policy, just so you're aware, a policy would be a legislation that's passed by Congress. So in that case, that means it's going to be attached to a congressional bill number. Do you have a congressional bill number?
No, I'm on the
You
phone with you
don't.
right now, and I ain't
You have a
trying to do all that.
supercomputer in your hand.
I was just trying to have a conversation with you without any like technicalities of anything. Show me this, show me that, because that's all you guys do. Just like the past couple of years when Biden.
And there's your BDS coming. Actually, I am curious about something. Right? How does it feel to have TDSS?
Wait, hold on. Say that again.
How does it feel to have TDSS?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
Trump dick sucking syndrome.
Oh yeah, I don't do that.
I'm certain you
I'm
don't.
a man of mind, you know. No, but how does it feel to just always support Democrats
I
when
don't.
pre-2015?
Actually, I'm so glad he says that. Wait, pre-2015, right? Or like even after 2015. By your logic, then I've never supported anyone, right? It's always only been Democrats, right?
No, I mean, I just see you always slandering and bashing Trump.
Oh, okay. Who's the president? Who's the president right now? Okay, we'll try this again. If you can't give me an answer to a very direct question, who is president right now?
Donald J. Trump.
Donald J. Trump. So you would agree that he is the one that's in the office of the president. He, according to him and according to a lot of other people, he's the most powerful man in the world. So the reason why I talk about Donald Trump is because he is the sitting president of the United States of America. So therefore, he is the one that signs legislation into law, vetoes legislation that then gets kicked back to Congress, right? He's the one that makes a lot of our foreign policy decisions, right? Or at least it's signed off by him. Right?
Yeah, but how many
so
times?
Why on earth would I talk about somebody that's no longer I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that I'd actually finished my statement in general. So why on earth would I talk about somebody that is no longer in office?
Because it has a lot to do with where we are today.
Where we are to what?
I mean, okay, go back before Trump ever took on the scene.
Uh-huh.
We've been homeless. We've been hungry. We've been in debt. We've lost our homes to banks. We've had legislation passed by bipartisan bills, which we know by bipartisan bills who everybody is on the evil side. We know it doesn't matter what they say publicly. It's what they endorse. It's what they sign. It's who they support. And it's what they do when they're there, physically do, not what they say on camera. People talk all day, all what they want. But go back since the War of 1812. They burned down everything. They changed their Constitution. They did the 1933 Bankruptcy Act.
Wait. I'm
put
sorry. I'm sorry. What did we change about our Constitution after the War of 1812?
Well, there was no title of nobilities. Bar attorneys from Britain weren't allowed in our American courts.
No. You
changed
said we
that.
changed the
They changed the
Constitution. No, I'm sorry. What did we change about the Constitution? What changed between after the War of 1812 from the founding, aside from maybe adding a couple of I don't know, amendments?
Well, adding a couple amendments means a lot. Like to me, okay, I've been
Yeah.
through hell and back over a lot of things with courts and my life and whatever. So I may know the difference that a lot of people don't know. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. If you do know, I don't know why you don't spread it. If you don't know, maybe I could educate you. Whatever I don't know, maybe you
I've
could
already
educate
asked you
me.
a very specific question and you're just like dodging around it. How did the Constitution change specifically right after the War of 1812?
Well, let's start with the 11th Amendment because you got your 10 amendments to your Bill of Rights. The 11th Amendment gave qualified immunity to everybody holding office.
No,
And then
it's-
from there, they made other amendments, like let's say the 13th Amendment or the 14th Amendment, making citizens.
Why are you upset
which
about
by
the I'm so
law-
sorry. I'm so sorry. Why are you upset about the 13th Amendment?
Well, because that led to people being free, but it wasn't really free. Then the 14th Amendment with the citizens. Now everybody's a federal employee.
Yeah, and
Which
you
we're not
have
even
hold on.
employees of the federal government.
No, I don't like. Why are people? Oh my gosh, why are people so dumb? Like the 11th Amendment just stopped like citizens of another state from suing a state that they're not residing in. Right. So like,
Are-
let's say Texas, somebody from Texas suing a state official or the state itself of Idaho when they're no longer in the state of Idaho, but they're in Texas, right? That's what it does. It doesn't grant elected officials immunity. The only
Yeah,
immunity
actually it
that
does.
was Oh, really?
Actually, it
Please.
does.
So
Yeah.
you're going to
And
tell
that-
me
and-
that even though like I
Ooh.
can go to the National Constitutional Library that actually explains and breaks down the National Constitutional Center that breaks down
Here,
what
let's
the
take this
11th
for
Amendment
instance.
means and it doesn't mean anything like that. Like what are you talking about?
Okay, look. All right, look.
So let's see.
Take this
We're
for
gonna
instance,
go.
right?
We're gonna
You
go.
are an
No, you
American,
can just
are you not?
listen for a second.
You're
You
an
can
American, are
literally
you not?
just listen for a second. I don't really care. Like you can just listen
Yeah,
for a
exactly.
second.
You don't care. That's what I'm saying. I can possibly school.
Beep. Okay. Anyway, so now we're gonna look up immunity. Okay, and let's see. Broadly prohibits suits against a state, not only by citizens of another state, but also a state's own citizens. Yeah, it's very similar to what we have with the United States of America, where a lot of people don't realize this, but you have to, like, the federal government basically has to give you permission to sue them. So it's the same thing, but it doesn't say anything about there being an immunity for state officials. And again, this is from the National Constitutional Center that breaks down every single amendment and article, and you can read their explainer.
No, I know. I already know all that. Okay.
Oh, then
look,
why
for
would
instance,
so you
you're
were
an
lying
American,
to
right?
me? You were lying to me?
No.
No.
It's deeper than what you think.
It's not
That's
deeper
what I'm
than what
saying.
I think. Tell me
It is.
cite a Supreme Court case law. Cite a Supreme Court case law that says exactly what you were claiming then. Tell me a Supreme Court case law that says that the 11th Amendment expands immunity to elected officials.
Now, I got it somewhere around here, but I'm on the phone with you. That's why I just want to have a conversation with
Yeah, and
you.
this has nothing to do with Trump anymore. I'm like, you're not even talking anything about what like this is about.
No,
This
it
is just silly.
no, because every time Trump ever tried to do anything, he was always railroaded by Democrats, and then liberals supporting it. He was dragged into court every single time.
Oh,
Every day he
goodness.
was in court for something.
TikTok, can we get a
He
train
couldn't
just
do
for that?
nothing without being
Choo-choo.
railroaded. And then people wonder, well, why didn't Trump do this his first term? Well, he was stuck in litigation
Ran
the whole
through.
time.
Can we
You
get
guys
a
railroaded him at every
train?
turn. The man couldn't do nothing without you guys all up in his grill, yelling, screaming, saying he's a rapist and a pedophile and he's this.
He
and
is
he's that,
a adjudicated
and the borders
sexual
ain't
assaulter,
open,
sir.
and
I just want to help you out with
people
something.
just cause
He is
controversy.
I'm going to help you out. He is an adjudicated sexual assaulter. That is true.
And assaulter. But you see, you guys change everything. You know what I'm saying? Just for the past
Sorry,
years, you
is
guys
it
just
false that he was adjudicated or held civilly liable for sexual assault? Whether you believe it or not, that's beside the point. Is it false or is it true that Donald Trump was held civilly liable for sexual assault?
What did the what did
No,
the
no, no,
Supreme
no, no, no.
Court say
I'm
about the
asking you.
rape?
Sorry, sir.
No,
The
'cause you said
Supreme
he's a
Court
rapist.
hasn't
You said
heard
he's
the
a
case,
rapist.
you dum-dum!
Hey, you're letting a demon out of you, huh?
Sorry, the only demon I hear is you. I'm just like tired of you talking over me and not answering the question at the same time. This is here. I'm going to help you out with something nobody can hear you at right now while you're just like dying or something. You're just like whatever. This is a binary question. I just assume you understand what that means. Okay, so we're going to try this again. True or false? Was Donald Trump held civilly liable of sexual assault?
I don't know.
You don't know?
But
You don't. I'm sorry. You don't know? No. Hold on. You don't know?
Let me ask you this.
That's not even what I said. I'm being very clear with my words. It's not, let me ask you this. I'm being very clear with my words. This is a binary answer. True or false, Donald Trump was held civilly liable of sexual assault.
Was he convicted?
That's, sorry, civilly liable. I'm very clear. Very, very, very clear with you. True or false, was Donald Trump held civilly liable of sexual assault?
Of rape.
Did I say that? I didn't say rape. I said sexual assault. You are the only person that said rape. True or false, was Donald Trump held civilly liable of sexual assault? True or false?
What? Okay, so you people, you liberals ain't all over TikTok and social media.
And there's the diversion. Yeah. Why are you so incapable? Like, I'm sorry. Here, I'm going to help you out with something. Okay. I know you're not looking at the screen and I'm okay with that. So this is the box that you have me in. Okay. This is the nice little box that you have me in. Okay. I don't know why you're putting me in this box. I don't care for why you're putting me in this box. But what I'm going to ask you to do is you take me out of this little box. Right? Just like this little fox. And try to act like you're a normal person having a conversation with somebody that you've never talked to before. Let's try that. Cool. True or false, Donald Trump was held civilly liable of sexual assault.
Was Donald Trump originally?
Wow, that's called a diversion. We'll try this one more time. This is a binary answer. It is you only get one of two options, okay? Binary question, true or false, Donald Trump was held civilly liable of sexual assault.
What was the original charge? Rape?
True or false, Donald Trump was held civilly liable of sexual assault.
True or false, was he originally?
Done. That's it. You literally are failing to answer the question. And I'm going to help you out with something. Whether you disagree with the verdict or not, the fact of the matter is, according to a jury of 9 individuals, Donald Trump was held civilly liable of sexual assault. Doesn't matter whether you agree with it or not. And to be clear, the Supreme Court has not agreed to take up his case. And for those that don't understand what was brought up to the Supreme Court when it comes to the case of E. Jean Carroll and Donald Trump, it's not the verdict itself that is being petitioned at the court. It is, in fact, simply the monetary value. It is the settlement amount. Well, sorry, it's the judgment amount that they are bringing up and asking the Supreme Court to overturn. And for those that also additionally don't understand how appellates work, right? An appeals court is not going back and they are not looking at the case itself. That's not what they do. They are looking for any errors that occurred within the presentation of the case. Specifically, errors done by prosecutors or the defense attorney to overturn it and have it reheard in court. That's how that works. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, MAGA, biatch.
Why are you back?
MAGA, biatch.
So right now you're at 2 words. We're going to challenge you again. Are you able or capable of formulating a 10-word sentence?
I don't know. Are you able or capable? MAGA, biatch.
I mean, already doing
And
better
you smell
than
like
you.
fish. You smell like fish.
Pretty sure you're just smelling your own breath.
Nah, I'm smelling you through the phone. You look like a fish too, you ugly bitch.
I mean, I am a mermaid and they do swim in water, so I would agree. I guess that is kind of a fish.
Typical liberal. MAGA,
Yeah.
biatch.
Yeah, I'm a mermaid. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's so amazing.
MAGA, biatch.
You're boring. I don't get him. Real quick, guys, I have to get my pizza from outside. Don't go anywhere. Can somebody come up here and talk? Here. Somebody that doesn't get... I'm going to let you know right now, Kasali, you're going to hear an echo from yourself, and I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. What up, guys? Please keep tapping the screen while Ari goes and gets her pizza. We're waiting on calls, waiting on guests. Gift Ari, send the heart knees, send her all the love for dealing with MAGA so you don't have to. I know, I miss you guys. We all love Ari. She needs to be at 50K by the end of this live. Come on, we can do this. Let's do it. Tap, tap, tap. Get those fingers working. I know y'all can do it. 50K. All right. Love you, Ari.
Love you. Okay. All right. Bunch of phone calls. We are back. Sorry about that, guys. Got it all inside now. How to make sure I grab that. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. Oh, I'm trying to change the gift goal too. Where is it? 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 I hate how they do this. Truly, I do. Did we take me out of the box yet? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Awesome. How old are you?
35.
Okay. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I actually called a few days ago. I am for social reasons, but I'm a little bit more sober now.
But you don't necessarily personally support him. Thank you, Nicole. Also, thank you, Shush, for the gifted sub.
Okay. Yeah, and one thing I did want to make clear in your debate, and I don't know if you're open to suggestions, but I did mention something that was a steel man that I wanted to bring up.
You still don't understand what a steel man is.
No. I'm saying it's the strongest possible form of the opposite argument. If you just Google steel man argument, that's what you're going to get. And I just wanted you to be aware that it's really effective in deconstructing other people's and being more effective in general debating.
What's up?
But
Make it
yeah,
quick.
definitely recommend using that technique of reiterating somebody else's steel man and then deconstructing it, like getting them to first agree to what their strongest position is, and then you can just deconstruct from there. I think that would really like resonate with people who might be on the fence. But yeah, I don't have much else to say. I love the back and forth. So you're always appearing on my stream along with the other guy. But yeah.
Okay.
Polypolitics. Yep.
Yep,
Have a
that's
good one.
it. You too. Yeah, no, he is right. I talked to him the other day and I still don't understand what it means to support Trump for social reasons. It still confuses me. He basically is saying he supports Trump simply for the fact that everybody around him supports Trump and he doesn't want to be the outcast. And to me, that's just odd. It's just really odd. And no, Irma, he does not understand how that works. All right, Shush, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate that. Is there a party that follows policies? So, Danny, it's not about following policies, it's about being able to enact them. And unfortunately, what we see in our democratic process is that, especially in the House of Representatives, it's a majority rules, right? Where like they can pass whatever they want. It's only when you get to the Senate that you have a filibuster, right? Where it has to be more than a simple majority. And even 60 votes isn't 3/5, right? So I can't use that amount. It's not 3/4 either. So, oh no, is it 3/5? It is 3/5. My bad. You need a 3/5 majority in order to pass things in the Senate. So yes, any politician can have an attempt in order to pass the policies that they want, but it's going to be a matter of not only engaging with the opposite party to get people on your side, because you almost always have to bring people across the aisle, but you also have to make sure you get your own party to align with you as well, because there are always going to be outliers that don't follow the party line just because it's the party line. Yemi, thank you so much for being a 3-month sub. I still really need to get my stuff fixed over on Twitch. For these people who are so obsessed with only two, they sure seem to struggle with binaries in any other form. They do, Eddie. Like, the binary question definitely confuses them. They don't even know what it means to be non-binary. Thank you so much, Kat, for that Rose Nebula. I appreciate that. God, WCAT, K-A-T, for those who know in the chat. Thank you so much, Kat. That was so sweet. Oh, look, we might have a caller. Thank you so much, Kat. I appreciate that. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I am. Hi.
Hi, how old are you?
I am 41 years old. How old are you?
I'm 34. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yeah, I am. It's a complicated ask, though. You know, I'm not in love with any of the leaders that this country has presented.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't encourage anyone to be in love with somebody that doesn't know who they are.
I mean, that's a big reason I actually think that I voted for Trump last time is because I feel like what you see is kind of what you get. If that makes sense, you know, I just feel like, you know, Kamala, Biden, those types.
We're not in 2024, so that really doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, sure. But the last election was Kamala versus Trump.
Yeah, and
So
we are in,
in
I'm sorry. What year are we? Like, what's today's date?
2026? What do you mean? You want to know today is like March 4th? What do you?
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
are you asking?
Just
the
making
question?
sure. So to be clear, we are 1 year and 5 months out from the last election.
That's correct. Yeah. And
Yeah. So
was
I
trying to
don't
explain-
care about why you chose one person or the other. The fact is, Donald Trump has been in office, inaugurated for 13 months going on 14. I'd rather talk to people about what has he achieved since he's been in the office of presidency this term, so the last 13 months, that's earned your continued support.
Sure. There's a couple things, I guess, you know, I could point to. I think like the whole milk for healthy kids, I think that was one of, you know, I think they changed some FDA standards for federal lunch programs. That's, you know, there's a couple parts of the One Big Beautiful Bill that I like. you know, the Rescissions Act. I was happy that they cut funding to certain grant programs that, we obviously have a spending problem. I know it's very little, but those are, if you want to talk about specifics, those are some things I could think of. I'm definitely not an expert by any means.
What? Okay. What about the rescission bill did you like?
What about the cuts? I told you that basically the cuts to, I think public broadcasting was one of the large spending I mean, we obviously have a
Yeah, so
spending problem.
the Center for Public
know-
Broadcasting, the CPB, right?
Yeah, there was also several grants, that were cut.
Yeah, what was the total of that
anything-
rescission package?
What's the total of it?
Yeah, how much
I don't know,
money
it's
did
like
that
some
cut?
billions, right? Like 10 billion? Was it, I don't remember. It's been a long time. Like, was it 10 billion?
And what's our what's our annual budget?
Oh, I mean, I know that it's just it's a marble in a bucket of marbles. I mean, I know that, but every little bit helps.
Yeah.
I didn't see anyone else kind of.
So we have a
crusading.
1.24 annual budget. I might be off on 2 trillion. I might be off on that point number, I'll be honest, but I do know it's over $1 trillion. The rescission package, all it did was roll back $9 billion in federal funding. That was it, which they already spent by giving that basically to the Department of Homeland Security. And as we've learned from the committee hearings, the Judiciary Committee hearings in the Congress, Kristi Noem just used that on fancy planes.
Could I ask you a question about, this is a more general question, but about what the American economy means, and for the world, what American ideals and the future of this country, what that
Why
means
are we
for the world.
diverting
is that important
from
to you?
what I just brought up?
Because I'm going to tie it in if you'll answer the question. I understand
No,
that we
I
spend money
want to
recklessly,
stay on this. Like, no, I'm just saying, like, you're talking about, wow, it saved a great amount of money. Like, well, forgetting that it's not even like a percentage, a full 1% of our entire, right, annual budget. And
it's
all
a
it
step
did,
in the right- it's
I
a
don't know
small-
if you realize this, all it did was make it so that small broadcasting, rural broadcasting, had to go out of business. They no longer get to report on just news that's going on in their area. That defunded AM radio, right? Which is where a lot of old people at least get their news source because it's free. So it defunded AM radio. It defunded
But I'm a
some
capitalist,
FM radio. It defunded some
I'm a
FM
capitalist.
radio.
I
I
love
don't.
all of this. Yeah.
Fantastic. So you don't care about other people.
If you want to have an AM broadcasting or local broadcasting, I feel like the market should support your efforts, not the taxpayer. That is my opinion. I
So
understand how it could not
everything
be
should be a
popular, but
commodity and come with a fee?
everything should. Could you repeat that? Everything. Should what?
Everything should be a commodity and cost something.
If we're talking about entertainment, yeah, sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to put this out here, guys. Guys, he's a capitalist. We are in a capitalist society. This is entertainment. Help me out, guys. I haven't seen anything pop up in a little bit. We've got super chats, super fans, subscriptions, bits, all of these wonderful things available to help support me. We have gifts available as well. Hit it up. This is entertainment. I'm not funded by anybody except for you, the viewers. So let's see what we can do. Anyway,
Yeah.
why should everything cost a normal person something?
I mean, because that's the only economic system that's worked. I mean, it's built the most wealthy country on earth. It's just like, we could talk about economics. None of the other economic theories like socialism or communism have worked.
I
You know
guarantee
what I mean?
you
I
don't know
don't believe
anything
in-
about any other Hold on.
I mean, I have a
Quiet.
degree in economics.
Quiet.
So yeah, I
God damn.
could
Why can't you
tell
just
you-
be quiet for 1 second when I ask you to be quiet and you hear fun music on the screen? I know
Alright,
you heard the fun
I feel like you're being a
music.
bit rude. I don't mean to talk over
I
you,
asked
but
you to
I'm
be
gonna hang up
quiet
now
for
'cause
1
you're being a
second and
bit
I said it
rude.
3 times. I just wanted to enjoy my gift. W cat in the chat for the dancing, the party
I'm
cat.
sorry. I thought we were having a conversation, but you're talking to someone else. So goodbye.
Bye. God damn, I can't even thank somebody and just enjoy like it was music. I wanted a dance party. That was capitalism. W cat. I was enjoying your favorite thing, capitalism. Thank you for the corgi. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
How are you? This is Donald J. Trump. How's
It's
it going?
not. W. Michael for the 25 said entertainment fee. W. Crystal said, so we would rather cut independent broadcasting, children's education program, medical grants for cancer center and children. Oh, that cut off. I hate when it cuts off. Hold on. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Can you turn down the stream in the background?
Yes.
Thanks. I'm pulling this up. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Let's see. Oh my goodness, why does it do that? Childhood diseases research, special education. So the elitist 1% get a massive tax cut. Get to know he's willing to sacrifice. It won't show me everything. Yeah, they're always willing to sacrifice something. Oh, sacrifice the too vulnerable. Yeah. Guys, if you haven't seen that first, like my pinned video on my TikTok page yet, that goes into it very well about what it looks like when somebody else. People get rage baited so easy. They do, TSA girl. Like, I wasn't even trying to rage bait him. I just wanted to enjoy the gift that popped up on my screen with fun music. And the funny thing is he started talking in the middle of the music. Like, he heard it come up and then just, I don't know. I wasn't trying to be rude. I really wasn't. I was just trying to enjoy it. Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Shut the fuck up.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 50. I called you earlier. I just wanted to sum something up with you and just rap with you. Nothing big, nothing crazy. Yeah, what's up?
Huh?
Yeah, what up?
I would hope the sky.
Oh, okay, good. Now, you know what? The thing about the social thing you didn't understand and whatever. It's like
Social
one day
thing?
we're gonna wake up. Yeah, earlier. I
social
forgot how
thing?
you worded it. That you don't understand the social thing about why we still support Trump.
Wait, what social thing?
The one day you're gonna wake up and you're gonna have like a whole bunch of illegals replacing you. All of
Okay.
us Americans, we're being replaced.
Sorry, if
by
I don't know if
illegal
you realize
migrants.
this, but if somebody that maybe English isn't their first language, they take my job, then obviously I wasn't very good at it. So have at it, my guy. Get somebody better in, I
No,
guess.
it's a
Capitalism, because that last guy loves capitalism so much. I don't understand what you're talking about.
we're being replaced because why you think America is a nation built by immigrants instead of a nation built by Americans?
Oh, so that means that immigrants are the right people to come in then because they're the ones that built it. Interesting.
No, it's because the Democrats keep messing up everybody's Social Security,
Huh?
putting us in bankruptcy, putting us in situations
Messing up
that they
Social
have no choice
Security.
but to replace us in order to
Huh?
keep their power over people. They keep replacing us using Reconstruction Acts and this and that and whatever, and they can spin it how they want. But fact of the matter is you're going to wake up one day being replaced by illegal migrants. Your children are going to be replaced by illegal migrants. Instead of paying Americans
Nobody
an
know
actual living
again,
wage,
sir, I
they're
don't
paying
see. Hey,
illegals
can you tell me
pennies on the
this? Can you
dollar.
tell me this? When was the last time a Republican put something introduced a bill into office that says that we need to increase the minimum wage to a livable wage or a livable federal minimum wage? When's the
Well,
last
I
time
don't
they did
trust any
that?
of them anymore.
And I'm
Trump's
going to
my
help you
last
out with
ditch.
something. I'm going to help you out with something. $17 was the last one that was proposed that was done by Bernie Sanders, who is a Democratic socialist. And that wasn't passed. Definitely failed because of Republicans in the House and in the Senate, and also Democrats, to mind you. And that's not even a livable wage in even the poorest state. That is the cheapest state, which would be Oklahoma. That's not even a livable wage there. It's still $38,000, which is about $18 an hour. So I'm sorry, who is trying to do a livable wage on the Republican side?
No, they're all scum.
They're all scum. Got it. So you don't stand for anything then. Very interesting. Sorry,
Listen,
can you?
woman.
No, I don't have to. I legitimately don't have to. I want you to try this. I want you to actually sit back and give me an answer to this. What has Donald Trump achieved in his 13 months back in office that has earned your continued support?
He's rebuilding our army once again. Our whole
So he hasn't
military is
achieved
being rebuilt by
anything.
him.
He hasn't achieved anything. Got it.
Oh, okay. So what?
I'm sorry. If you have to say ing, a word that ends in ing, that means it's still actively ongoing, and that's not an achievement. An achievement is something that you finish or accomplish. So that's not an achievement.
You know, it takes years for everything to go through court systems and everything. You do realize
Oh, he's
that, right?
being sued for trying to do something with the military? Interesting. I must have missed that one. Thank you, Allie, for actually waiting for something. You're still failing to
Well,
give
this and that,
anything without
whatever.
bringing up the Democrats because apparently you're just upset by them. What just happened?
No, well, yeah, actually, I'm
Okay, that's back.
the bipartisan.
Broski, you are so. Can I get somebody that's actually smart to call in? That's not you. That's not you, dude. You're not smart at all. Can I get somebody that actually has any kind of answer to any of my questions to call in? Because it's not him. He just hates women and hates anybody that's not him. So, thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
How old are you?
22.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Uh-huh.
Date of birth, go.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
22.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I'm a little iffy since all the Epstein things came out.
Okay. And what specifically, so you're just not really in support of him anymore?
I'm not really in support of any of the government or what they
Okay.
stand on, but yes.
Well,
Specifically
congratulations.
Donald Trump.
Specifically Donald Trump.
Yes.
So you don't support him anymore?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for calling the stream. Yeah. You're boring. Like, dude has nothing else to ever say. He says the same thing. And what, like, is that supposed to do something for you? Does it make you happy? I don't get it. Thanks, Seth. Yeah, I don't know why my everything just glitched out for a second. So sorry about that, guys. All right. Well, I mean, if nobody with any kind of education wants to call in or just any knowledge, doesn't even have to be education, just knowledge on anything, wants to call in, we'll just start going through the news. I'm good with that. So let me pull up some things. Let's look up what's happening. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, how old are you?
I am 47.
Okay, are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his 13 months back in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, he recently or just in general?
13 months back in office, sir.
Okay. He got Maduro, just killed the Iraqi leader.
We killed the leader in Iraq? God damn.
Iran. Sorry, I misspoke.
I'm sorry, I don't know what Iran is. Are you running to the store right now?
Okay, semantics, princess.
Semantics? That's not semantics. You
Yeah.
could say that's pedantic.
Yes, it is.
No, that's
Iran,
pedantic.
Iran.
See,
I
semantics
didn't
would be me
pronunciate
arguing
it
with you a
perfectly.
little bit about the meaning of words. Pedantic would also be like going around like and how you use words. So that would be pedantic.
Mhm.
So
literal.
where did somebody run away to?
How would you like me to pronounce it?
Iran.
Okay, well, Iran then, whatever.
Yeah, like
You know
you
what I
pronounce it
meant.
as if it was spelled Eron.
It's Aran.
You're awesome.
How would you pronounce it?
It's not
Okay, all right.
Aran. I'm just saying, like, you pronounce it as if it was written
Mhm.
Eron.
Okay.
And I've never heard of Aran.
Okay.
Is that a different way of saying Aaron? Oh, that's not
Well,
right
you should look on
either.
the map and see how it's spelled.
Well, you said it was Aran.
Iran.
Aaron.
Yeah, like Aaron.
Yeah, so with an A.
Yeah, I know. Any hoozle.
Great.
Moving on.
So you are in. So I'm sorry. You said, how old are you again?
I'm 47.
47. Did you serve in our United States Armed Forces?
No, but all my
Okay.
family did.
But you support our efforts in Iran?
Yes.
Hmm.
100%.
I
And
wish you
so
were
does
under the age of
most of the
41 so you
world.
could enlist and fight
Yeah, I know, I'm
alongside of it
half the
instead of
way
trying
Silver
to
Star.
send
Yeah.
family
Why don't
members.
you run? I didn't say I was personally going to do it, and my son just got out of the military. He was over in Iran.
Oh,
So
must be nice. He's out.
what are you
I've
talking
had
about?
2 spinal surgeries. I'm not medically able to re-enlist or even enlist in general. So, like, sir, I can't. Nice try, though.
Okay. What does that have to do with anything? You said
I mean,
support.
you
I
just
didn't say I
turned it
was going
around
to
on
do it
me, and I
for
just
him.
answered your question.
No, you turned it around and you told me to go sign up.
Yeah,
You
no, I
turned it
said if
around
I
on me.
wish, I didn't say go
Yeah.
sign up. I said I wish you were under the 41 or younger so I could encourage you to sign up to
So
go
I could
fight in
do
a
what?
war that you say that you support.
Okay.
Because if you support a
Yeah.
war, then you
Iran
should
supports
you
it.
should have the
Everybody supports it.
balls. No, they don't.
Everybody
Actually,
supports
that's not true.
Yes,
That's
they
not true at
do.
all.
Yes,
That's
it
not
is
true at all.
true. Who
I'm
doesn't
so
support
sorry.
Iran? Tell me
3
one.
out of
Tell me
4.
one.
3 out of
I can
4.
talk to.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 individuals who even voted for Donald Trump do not support what's occurring in Iran right now. And I still don't know where the fuck Iran is. That's just fucking dumb. You should probably continue to say it correctly. It just kind of makes sense. Where are you running to? Why can't we ever just like pronounce things correctly in the United States of America? All right, it's just so fucking weird that you insist on just that. Yeah, it has about a 27% support rate according to polls, including Gallup, including Ipsos. Like this is not anything new. This exists. It's very low support of the war efforts in Iran. So I guess have you
What
prayed
about
or
the
have you
people
prayed?
that
Have you
live there?
prayed? Okay. I'm literally trying to ask you a question while you've been screaming over me this entire time because you are apparently a 47-year-old man child. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, get it all out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you tell me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, great point. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. So have you prayed or offered your condolences to the family members of our 6 armed service members that died?
Yes.
Yeah, have you sent them flowers?
No.
No? Oh,
No.
sounds like you don't support them then. You
You
should be
don't support
donating to the
anything.
families. You support the war efforts in Iran. You should definitely be donating to the families of the individuals that were lost there.
Okay.
Yeah. I suggest you go
And
look
what
it
will
up.
that
There,
do?
4 of their names are at least released. Sir, shows that you actually give a shit about our armed forces. The
I
members that
do.
are fighting the war, that you were
I don't
too
have to prove
pussy,
it to
that
you.
you were too much of a pussy to enlist into
Mhm.
into the military and fight alongside of our soldiers. So yeah, if you support
Yep.
our soldiers, you support them going off to a war that you were too scared to ever even dream of enlisting in
They
our armed forces, then
they're
yes, you
already
should
there.
send them a care package and say, I'm sorry for
Okay.
the loss of your child.
O-
The
Okay.
youngest one, I believe, was 21 years old, which is a fucking tragedy. He probably had a long ass goddamn life in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So I think
what
you
does that
should
have to
send
do with
them
what
a care
what
package.
happened in Iran?
Oh, you mean like
What
the
happened?
United States
What
missile
does that
veering,
have to
like the
do that?
United States missile that hit a school, all girls school, and killed
That's
150
not
school
true.
children and an
Where's your
additional
source?
30?
What's your
Uh,
source?
the Red Crescent Society, which is an international version of the Red Cross, recognized by the
Okay.
United Nations.
Okay. And
Ooh, yeah,
what
the
up?
Red
What
Crescent
about?
Society. They're the ones that are
What
reporting on the death
about?
toll
Okay.
in that country right
All
now.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff happens. What does that have to do with the overall good of
Stuff
picking the leader out?
happens. Wow. And
Yeah. Just like
who was the I'm sorry,
Omar.
who was made the new Ayatollah of Iran?
It hasn't happened yet. They haven't
Yeah,
named him
no,
yet.
it did. It happened today. You're
No.
behind on the
No.
times. Yeah, no, they've
Okay.
already
Well,
declared
yeah,
their
you're
new
right. I'm
supreme
behind.
leader.
And
Who is it?
I don't know. I just said I didn't see that. I just said I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Khamenei's son.
Okay, so his son.
Yeah, who is even more
Yeah.
extreme than his father.
And we could take him out too.
Oh, yeah? You missed him the first
Yeah.
time. Intelligence missed
Oh,
him
we
the
won't
first
miss him
time.
next time.
Oh,
Why
yeah?
are you so
Where is he
down on
at?
America? Why do you hate America
Sir,
so
I'm so
much?
sorry. I'm sorry. You're okay with the president literally violating the letter of the law, the Constitution,
He did
Article
not
1,
violate
Article
the
2.
letter
He
of the
did.
law. It's
He even
Section 2.
violated
What
the,
about
no, he even, yeah, Section 2? Section 2
Section
of what? Section 2 of what? Please tell me. Section 2 of what?
The one that you're going to say that Section 1 says he has to get Congress authority to
No,
go
no,
to
Section 2.
war.
What's it
That's not what
called?
it says.
What's
What
it
about
called?
Section 2?
What's it
Why don't you
called?
keep reading
What's
the
it
damn bill?
called? Oh, I
Keep
have.
reading.
You know what it requires? An imminent threat. You want to know what Marco Rubio and fucking Hegseth and Donald Trump have all said was not there? Imminent threats. How I wish the administration could be sued in courts over starting a war in Iran, because that would be used against them. They have all said that there was no imminent threats. That requires imminent threat to go around Congress without getting congressional approval from our Article 1 branch of government. There was no imminent threat. If I say, you've got to stop screaming in your microphone for a minute. Yeah, you got to stop. Cool. Nope, you just did it again. I want to ask you a question. What's the NFT?
Okay. The what? You broke up. I didn't hear what you said.
Have you heard of the non-nuclear proliferation agreement? NPT, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about it. I've never read the whole document word for word.
Yeah, who's a part of that?
It was part of the non-nuclear agreement.
Yeah, the nuclear
Uh,
proliferation treaty.
I don't know. I just said I don't know. I
Ooh,
would assume America, Israel,
Iran. Actually, it's
Iran.
Iran. Yeah.
Who? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And?
They weren't a threat.
Yes, they were a threat. How do you know? Are you in the meetings? What are you talking about? You believe everybody else, but the people that are in the meetings
No,
and have the
I
intelligence.
believe the words of Marco Rubio, who said that Iran posed no imminent threats, that they attacked them, that we joined the attack with Israel because we knew Israel was going to attack Iran, and that we knew if Iran was attacked by Israel by themselves, that then Iran was going to attack United States Armed Forces bases in the Middle East, in that Gulf area, right? And then we would have to respond to an attack on our military bases. So they got in on it at the get. So, sir, Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State who has been involved in these meetings, guess what? Said that Iran posed no imminent threat. Donald Trump acknowledged in his meeting with the German Chancellor that was published, like he was sitting in the White House right next to him, that said that there was no imminent threats. The War Powers Act requires imminent threat. Our heads
So
of
they're not
states
Iran
have
is,
said
they're not an
that they
imminent
are.
threat to us. Is that what
They
you're saying?
said that they pose no imminent threat. Yeah, they said that,
They
sir.
don't? You
Our
say they don't?
our
So
heads
you
of
think they don't?
states. Our heads of
No,
states.
one head of state. Marco
I'm so
Rubio said that.
I no and somebody else. I said somebody else.
Who? Somebody else who?
Donald Trump when he met with the German Chancellor.
Yeah. Okay. You ever heard of new
That was yesterday.
No, it wasn't yesterday.
Yes,
What,
it
with the German
was.
Chancellor? Okay, and
He
he
said that
misspoke.
they didn't
He
have
misspoke.
an imminent threat. He didn't misspeak,
misspoke.
sir.
Yes,
He's
he did.
been
He
saying.
did. You misspoke. Like when Biden said that is that senator
Where did
in
he
the
roll
room
it
and she was
back
dead.
then?
He misspoke.
Where has Donald Trump rolled it back?
Rolled what back? He's
Where
not
did
rolling
he
shit
say
back.
that he
He's gonna
misspoke?
keep
Where did
attacking
he
until
say
he's
that?
dead.
When did Donald Trump
Marco
say
Rubio.
that he misspoke?
Pete
No,
Hegseth
Donald
said-
Trump, you
Pete-
dum-dum.
Pete-
Wow, you really aren't capable of keeping up. I didn't know that Donald Trump's name was so close to Marco Rubio. Like, it's almost like they don't even start with the same letters of the alphabet at the beginning. Holy shit. Donald Trump himself said that there was no imminent threat imposed by Iran at that time. So, it's a violation of the War Powers Act.
Donald Trump was wrong, but Pete
Oh,
Hegseth
wait, hold on. Donald Trump has access to our I'm so sorry. Donald Trump is the one that has access to intelligence reports that neither you nor I have ever seen. Marco Rubio has access to those security intelligence reports that neither you nor I have ever seen. And both of them said that they posed no imminent threats.
He was wrong. He misspoke.
Where did Donald Trump take it back?
He didn't.
He didn't. So then it wasn't a
Pete
misspeak.
Hegseth
He
said
said it
they
on
were imminent.
purpose. He didn't misspeak then. He said it on purpose.
Is an imminent threat to
Where did he say
Western
that?
society.
Where
Is that
did
what
he
you
say
think,
that?
guys?
Where did
Who?
Hegseth
Pete
say that?
Hegseth says they've been an imminent threat for 40-something years.
Where?
What are you
When did
talking
he say
about?
that?
They were
When?
manning up their
When?
drones. They were
When?
upping
When?
their drones and
When?
building their.
I'm so sorry. Let's try this again. What part of this four-letter word, WHEN, which letter are you confused on?
What? I'm not confused on any of them. I understand.
Okay, when did Pete Hegseth say that?
When did he in the press conference? I don't know the
What
exact
press
date.
conference?
When he was giving the update with the General Kane.
When's that? When was that? When?
I don't know.
Oh, so you don't know, so you didn't hear
I
it.
don't know the exact date for you. Look it up. If you want to know, look it up. The burden on proof is on you.
No, it's not. I didn't make
Not
the
me.
claim.
Yes, it is. I didn't make the claim.
I'm
said
so
he misspoke.
sorry.
I said
No,
Marco
you
Rubio
said
misspoke
no. Sorry. You made the positive claim that Pete Hegseth said that they were an imminent threat. So I'm asking you to provide proof for your positive claim.
I'm not. I don't.
You don't have it,
Imminent
huh?
threat. That's an interpretation of the law. That's an
No, it's
interpretation.
not. That's literally the letter of the law. It's not an interpretation of the law. It's the letter of the law. It's the letter of the law. It's the letter of the law. It's the fucking letter of the law, you dum-dum. I understand that you probably didn't pass the 5th grade, and maybe you just have a 5th grade reading level, because, I mean, that is unfortunately the average reading level of the United States of America right now, unfortunately. So, I mean, I just don't get it. Like, why are you guys just so hell-bent on just being wrong and not knowing anything? Yeah, I mean, you can keep screaming into the void. It's cool. Are you having fun screaming into the void?
No, because you like muting people when they don't agree.
Oh, Jojo babies.
Personally,
Oh, the babies. Jojo good babies.
you're not. You
Sorry.
know half of what you talk about one thing and then you just go on forever about that. You generally hate America.
How do I hate America?
You do not
Equivocate
want to
that.
see them succeed. Why are you arguing
Equivocate
that
that.
Iran?
Give me an
hitting Iran was a
example.
bad
Sorry, sir. Be specific. Equivocate that.
terroristic?
I know I'm using big words. Equivocate that. What have I said that shows or proves that I hate the United States of America?
You are arguing me about the way we hit Iran. Like,
And
it's a bad
how
thing.
does that prove that I hate America?
Listen to the way you talk.
How
Listen to
does
the way
that
you're arguing
prove?
this thing. I can't prove it. You can't prove I'm a butterfly. You can't prove it. No, I can't. Prove
I
it, but
actually
the way you
can
talk
prove that you're
and
not
your
a butterfly
mannerisms-
because you're actively talking and you utilize the cell phone to call me. You're not a butterfly.
How do you know? How do you know butterflies haven't evolved to that? You don't know that. There's no fact that says that.
Are you?
How do you know I'm on
Just-
Earth? How do you know I'm not calling from an interplanetary system nearby that has developed?
Oh,
cell
so
phones?
you're not on planet Earth right now.
No.
And you're
Neither
a
are
butterfly that doesn't have the capacity
Yeah.
to vote in our national elections.
No. Yeah. Yep. I'm you.
Okay. Then I'm not talking to
No.
you. You don't exist here.
You're.
Thank you. Thank you, butterfly. Fly away. Fly away. Be cute. Be beautiful. Be pretty. Fly away. And as far as like to determine and thank you, Rob. Guess what? What the definition of an imminent threat would be is called the Caroline test, where it's an international law that defines the limits of preemptive self-defense. Requires that the necessity for action to be instant, overwhelming, and leaving no choice of means or moment and no moment for deliberation. Does that pass the standard? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, indeed.
How old are you?
I don't want to say that, please.
Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Yeah, guys, we have officially encountered our first alien. Unfortunately, they came in the form of a butterfly. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hi, I'm watching your stream right now.
Aw, thank you. Have a good one, kiddo. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hell yeah, about time.
Okay. How old are you?
All right. 76.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the fact that we
I'm
just...
pretty fucking drunk, so let me be honest. I don't know if I can say that word, but whatever.
Okay. How do you feel about the fact that I was just talking to an alien butterfly?
No, I wasn't listening to that crap. I don't know who the hell you were talking to.
Oh. Well, he just said
But
that
let me
he
ask
was
you- let me ask you
a
a
butterfly
question. Let me ask
that
you a
was
question
not
then.
on Earth and therefore had the capacity to talk.
All right, let me ask you a question then. Let's go back a year. If you got picked
2025?
up by a helicopter, and dropped off in the middle of Iran, how do you think that would work out?
For me? Well, for one, our military wouldn't do that to me. Again, I'm exempt from military
That's why I
enlistment
said
because
hypothetical.
Sorry, I don't do very well with hypotheticals. I'm a quite literal
Oh
person.
my
I've had
God.
2
Okay.
spinal surgeries, and
You,
this, I'm so
white girl,
sorry.
glasses, dropped off in the middle of Iran or whatever city in Iran.
Yeah, white girl
What do you think would
glasses
happen?
with
What do
2
you think would
spinal
happen? What do you think would
surgeries.
happen? What do you
Well, I
think would happen?
mean, wait, are you saying we have boots on the ground?
Say what?
Are you saying we have boots on the ground?
No, we don't have boots on the ground.
We don't have boots on the ground, so your
surrounding
hypothetical
countries
is
we do.
already
In
on false
surrounding countries
terms.
we do, but not in Iran.
Sorry, you already started your hypothetical off on false terms. A, we don't have boots on the ground. B, we didn't have any
I
like
just said we don't
direct.
have boots on the ground. I
You
said
also
we
said
got
let's
them
go
on
back a
surrounding
year
countries.
ago. You also just said no. You said in Iran, like you said I was being put in Iran. We
Oh
don't
my
have
gosh.
boots on
Okay,
the
just
ground in
listen. You're going
Iran.
all over the. You're going all over the
Also, a
place.
year
You're not
ago
smart.
today,
You're
like
not
March
smart.
of
You're going all over the place.
2025,
I
March
still
of
want to know. I still want to know. What do you
2025.
think would happen to
Okay.
you? If you
March of 2025, we didn't have, we weren't doing anything with Iran at all in any way, shape, or form. So your hypothetical
Okay,
fails.
so
That didn't
you're
exist in March of
encouraged to support
2025. I just,
you're
I don't really get it.
you're
Like,
encouraged to support Iran by
I don't, I'm actually glad that Khamenei died because, I mean, here's my thing. Yeah, you didn't prove anything. Your failed hypothetical doesn't prove anything. That actually didn't even make sense. You've already proven that you support Iran. How? And by the way, it's pronounced Aran. I just wanted to make sure that people were, hearing that that's what you said. Okay. So, no, it's a great thing that the Ayatollah is dead, right? He was going to die in a couple years regardless because dude man was 86 years old and we already knew he was failing in health because he was starting to pick a successor, right? And what they did to the Iranian people last month where they killed we only have confirmed about 7,000 protesters, so 7,000 of their own citizens, was absolutely fucking deplorable. And you know what? I hope at some point that their populace is able to take over their government and hopefully become a democratic nation. But I bet you probably don't know what happened. What happened in 1953, sir?
Iranian women.
Can you stop screaming? Calm down. I want to ask you a question. What happened in 1953?
Oh, you get mad at me for going backwards. Now you're.
Oh my goodness. 1953 in Iran, what happened?
1953. That's
Yes.
when I got my first boner.
You're not old enough for that. 1953, what happened?
Who the fuck knows? I'm not.
I actually do, so I'll go ahead and provide education. In 1953, with help from the CIA and MI6, right, so the United States and the United Kingdom, England, I just want to let you know something. In Iran at the time, they actually had a democracy. Women were not required to wear a hijab. They were not required to cover up head to toe. They were able to wear skirts and walk around happily, wear short sleeves and walk around happily in their society. And it wasn't because we ousted, right? We ousted their democratic leader. And then the Shah came in and then it became an autocracy, right? Or a monarchy, my bad. It became a monarchy. Well, that monarchy was overthrown in 1979 with the Islamic Revolution. And it wasn't even until the Islamic Revolution came around that then women were then forced into a type of servitude manner at that point where they were required to wear a hijab. So actually, all of this is caused way back when from 1953 when our United States of America, with the unfortunate help of England, because fuck them for doing that, ousted the democratically elected leader that then allowed for the furtherance to occur where women then became oppressed in Iran. So if you want to be upset with how women are treated in Iran, then you need to look at the United States of America and England because they're the ones that caused it. And also, sir, you're so upset about women in Iran. How do you feel about the 100
I really don't care.
Oh, you don't care? No, that tracks. So anyways, are you just going to scream into the void?
No. I still want to know what you think would happen if you walked in the middle of fucking any city in Iran.
Well, I would assume I would actually be smart and go in there wearing a hijab because I'm not afraid to wear all black in a desert place. Hell, fucking I lived in goddamn Texas, for Pete's sake. I would be okay with that. So I would be fine.
Without a head covering?
No, I would definitely go in with a hijab. I'm not trying to be dumb.
But why
Duh.
not? Just
I would conform. If I'm going somewhere, right, in any country, I'm going to try to like at least blend in, especially what we would consider hostile right now, right? Or when I know that they have laws that say that women cannot walk around without a hijab, I'm going to be smart and protect myself by wearing a hijab. It doesn't offend me.
so what you're saying is, if you went to Mexico, you wear a sombrero and a mustache. That sounds
No,
like
that's not what
cultural
women do in
appropriation.
Mexico. Women in Mexico walk around just fine. What are you talking about?
Oh, so you're gonna go to Alaska and build igloos?
Alaskan women walk around in regular clothing all the time. I don't know what to tell you. What are you
Oh, so you're
talking
gonna
about?
go to Russia and drink all this fucking vodka? Why you gotta do what the locals do?
I'm not doing what the locals do. I said if I know that there are laws that are oppressing women or that require women to wear certain articles of clothing in order to not be prosecuted, then I would go ahead and respect those laws by following that. So I'd be wearing a hijab.
Oh, so now when you go to Switzerland, you're gonna make some Swiss cheese?
Are you okay? Why would I make Swiss cheese?
Oh, because you go to Amsterdam, you're gonna fucking get high?
Why would I do that? Do you see how your hypothetical like
No,
completely
I'm still here.
derailed?
I'm just kidding. I'm still here. Yeah, go ahead. Hypotheticals. Do
I
it.
already
I know
answered
you
your
want me to hypothetical.
hypothetical
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
it
go
didn't
ahead.
go anywhere.
What happened?
Can somebody that is not drunk call in? Crystal, thank you so much for the 5. I know this was for the last person where you said ask him who built the White House. How did you get Pete Kegg's breath to call? I don't know. Oh, is this I'm sorry. I have a quick question for you. Is your name Hegseth?
Is it what?
Yeah. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
23.
No, you're not. Kid, you gotta stop calling in. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey.
Hi, how old are you?
How old? I'm sorry. Is this the conversation that popped up on my feed?
Yes, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 27.
27. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I actually never really outright supported him. I grew up in a conservative family, so that's kind of all I knew until I got out into the adult world on my own. And now I'm kind of like on the fence, but still trying to figure things out. And I just wanted to call in and like, I don't know, I guess get a fresh take on why you don't support him, I guess.
Sure, I don't support a president that actively goes against articles and amendments of the United States Constitution and constantly insults our allies.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that's definitely fair to say. So, did you, I guess I'm curious, how do you identify, like, with what party do you
I don't.
identify? You don't identify with any party?
No, I'm a registered independent. I'm a well, technically my state, it's non-affiliated. And I do that for a reason. I vote on policy, not party.
Okay, I was just curious about that. I myself I'm registered as a conservative, but I guess I could probably change that because I'm not really a conservative. But I
Okay.
overheard conversation that was going on, and I mean, I guess I came in at the end of it, but it sounded like it was just like a lot of rambling and stuff, and
Yeah, dude said he was
not.
drunk. That's obvious now.
Oh, he was drunk. Okay, I was curious what was happening there because that was kind of strange. So that's interesting. You're an independent. So
Hmm.
how do you
Yummy, you
how do
can
you
just
like get
mute
your
that person.
information before you vote? Like, what do you use to look into everybody that's running?
You go to their website. Their campaign website will tell you what their party platform is.
Actually, that is a really good idea, and I'm actually ashamed to say that I've never thought of that. That's actually a really good idea. I think I'm going to start doing that from now on. Does anyone that runs for like any seat have a website like that?
Yes, they all do. Like, here, we'll, oh my goodness, I forgot I have caps lock on. We'll go ahead and put this up here so everyone else can see it. Like, so I know she just lost, but you can go to Jasmine Crockett. It's jasmineforus.com. And if you go to issues, it breaks down everything that she was campaigning on. And it has categories. So like I could go to housing and home ownership, and then it breaks down what she wants to do as soon as it loads. Oh, I guess I got to scroll down. My bad. And that's how you do it. Like, it's that easy. And then if you want to see if they hold up to it, especially if they've held a position of office previously, you can go to their public voting records to see what they voted on and how they voted.
Huh. It's actually pretty good information.
Yeah. You can do the same thing for any candidate. So let's see, we could go to Ken Paxton campaign website, and even he'll have it up there. KenPaxton.com, because he's already an elected official. And where do you go to get to his issues? I would assume, I guess it's the fight at hand. Why does this not surprise me, guys, that there's like, I go to a Republican website and there's bullet points on one page, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bulletin points with a paragraph underneath it. So 6 paragraphs of what would be policies. But when I go to a Democratic website, they have pages and pages. That's insane.
Well, I guess I don't know if there would be a whole lot of conversation between us since I don't really directly support Trump, and I'm really not trying to waste your time or anything.
You're fine. Vote in
but
your
maybe-
midterms. If you don't mind, what state are you in?
I'm in Washington State.
Let's see. Your primaries are occurring on August. Wow. Holy shit. You don't have a primary until August 4th. That's insane. Sorry. That's actually insane.
So what is I'm sorry,
That's like
I'm definitely
2 months before
not
the election.
smartest. What does that mean exactly? Not a primary until August.
I just find it crazy that it's like only 2 months before the actual election that they have primaries. It seems so weird. That's we Minnesota is until August too. Oh, it's so freaking weird. Anyway, sorry, that's just word vomit in that moment. Apologies for that. Yeah, so because you are a Republican, I would assume that you would be voting in the Republican primary, meaning you get to choose between 2 or more candidates who are going to be on the final ballot in November. I gotta look at what day election day is. Should be November 3rd. So that means if you care, you need to look up who's running. There's a great thing called Ballotpedia that will tell you every single candidate that's running in your state as well. And then it should, if they're registered correctly, it'll link you directly to their campaign website.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I will definitely look
And also
into that.
look up where your state primary polls are. I'm 99% sure Washington does early voting. So you got to look up where their early voting locations are too.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. I will do that. Do you I know that you have your headliner up about the support of Donald Trump, but do you mind if I kind of ask you a question about like some hot take news going on right now?
What's up?
There's a lot of things coming out about the Epstein files right now, and it's a lot for everybody to take in, and I keep hearing people say like, oh, it's open to the public now, and well, like what's not redacted.
It was,
and
I don't know if they've even put everything back up. I know last time I looked, it was taken down.
Well, I actually have no idea how to even look and see those documents.
It's, sorry, I'd have to look it up. Okay, let's see. It's literally justice.gov/Epstein.
Okay. Okay.
right.
Justice.gov/Epstein. Okay, thank you for that. All right. I guess could I ask you something else kind of relating to Epstein?
Yes, please make it quick because I do want to move on to somebody that supports Trump.
Okay, yes. That is completely understandable. So I was I've been hearing a lot of things lately about like that Epstein might have worked at Bear Stearns before they went under, and I was wondering if you heard about anything similar to that.
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, I
so
couldn't
that
tell you
might have
anything
just-
about that.
Okay. That sounds like something that I'll have to look up in my own time with that information that you've provided to me.
Okay.
Thank you for that, and I would like to let you move on to your next caller.
All right. Well, you have a good night.
Okay. Have a good one.
Thanks. All right, guys, if you are new here, please be sure to hit that follow button or that subscribe button. We do have memberships, super chats, subscriptions, bits, super fans, and gifts all available across all the platforms. And of course, my direct pay links are always available. I am thinking of doing this, and I'm probably going to run a poll in my Discord, guys. So be sure that you're in the Discord. You can join it by going to the link tree in my bio, or on YouTube, you guys have a direct link. And I believe there is a direct link if you hit Discord with an exclamation point in the chat in Twitch. Thank you for going on the stream. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you?
I am 63.
63. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay. Do you mind holding for just a moment?
Yes, ma'am. I'll hold, no problem.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't want to lose the caller, so sorry about that, guys. TikTok, if you're watching on TikTok, guys, we should already be at 150,000 likes, so be sure to be double tapping that screen. I do appreciate you guys for being here. And for somebody that went, oh my God, she's a capitalist. We live in a capitalistic society, and in order to survive, we do have to, guess what, engage in capitalism. Don't hate me, hate the socioeconomic structure that's in place within the United States of America. Thank you. All right. Okay. And so you said you are still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
And what specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his 13 months back in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, ma'am, it's not so much what he's achieved. I don't pay any attention to that. It's my experience with the left being in charge of.
So you're just a contrarian?
Not necessarily, ma'am. I'm very specific in what I care about as far as the performance.
No, I'm sorry.
Left,
If you don't pay attention to politics and you only
No,
care
ma'am,
about
I
the
do.
fact,
I do.
well, you said you don't pay attention to current events.
No, ma'am. May I give you an example?
I'm sorry. You said you literally just said you don't pay attention to any of that when I asked you a very direct question about what Donald Trump has achieved in his time back in office. So that means you're not paying attention to current events. Is that a wrong supposition to make? And if that is a wrong supposition to make, then correct your language.
I will, ma'am. I will give as an example the ICE.
I don't need an example. I need you to re-explain what you meant when you said, quote, I don't pay attention to any of that.
What I meant by saying that is very, very simple. I am a former law enforcement, and what Donald Trump does outside of my area of interest, and I'm working a job right now. I'm retired, but I'm working a fake hate crime, and we're going to be here until the 10th. Anyway, what I meant by that exactly is I have absolutely no ability to direct or really, if I want to maintain my sanity, care about what he does in the Middle East, care about his ridiculous tweets, care about much of anything. However, the reason I support him is very simple. He opposes the left's ideology, which I currently actually am being paid to clean up at the moment as we speak, and I will be for a while. The reason why I said I don't pay attention to politics is really simple. I am reasonably intelligent and twisting myself into knots about the latest, I don't know what you would call it, scandal, the latest outrage, the theater that passes for politics. But I have lived my 63 years in both conservative and liberal. At one point it was liberal, now it's leftist environments. And in my 63 years, I can guarantee you that under leftist environments, although I am not.
Sir, we're not talking about the left. You still have yet to explain what you meant
Well, ma'am,
by
we have
that.
to.
No, you don't. So if I'm to interpret this correctly, are you saying that you work for the Department of Homeland Security?
No, ma'am, I do not.
You don't.
I was a police officer. I work for a very well-known private investigation firm at the moment. I'm currently working a job as we speak. And the reason I support Donald Trump is because the left, and this is the reason I support Trump. You have to understand this. What he does outside of what affects me, I don't care about. What he does at the moment is, in a general sense, very positive as far as positive experience.
So you support the actions of police officers and federal agents?
I do.
Yeah, so do you support the actions of our ICE and Border Patrol agents in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where they killed Renee Nicole Good and Alex Preddy?
Yeah, the Preddy shooting was. I looked at that. That was a bad shoot. The first one was debatable.
Oh,
Problem with Preddy.
debatable? Interesting. The Supreme Court of the United States of America and even Kristi Noem would disagree with you. Would you like to hear it in her own words?
No, I don't care about her because
Okay.
she's never
Well,
carried a gun.
I do. I actually want the class to listen. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this up. Got to get past an ad. I know that for sure. Hold on. We're gonna get this pulled up. Mute this ad. Hey.
Right.
Pause that. Let's put this on screen. We're gonna make sure everybody sees it for the whole class. We're gonna take off my hello. There. We're gonna go ahead and just listen to what she says.
Let me ask you some questions of law if you can't handle the facts. Very simple questions of law, not trick questions. Is it lawful for federal agents to shoot and kill a person for engaging in peaceful protest and nothing else? That's a yes or no question.
Each instances in peaceful protest, no, it's not.
Okay,
But I
good.
would say
Is it lawful for federal agents to shoot and kill a person for filming them on a public street? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Is it lawful for federal agents to shoot and kill a person just because that person is lawfully carrying a holstered firearm under the Second Amendment in state law?
No.
And finally, yes or no, is it lawful for federal agents to shoot an innocent person or even a criminal suspect just for driving away from them, according to the Supreme Court?
No.
Okay.
Well, that was useless.
No, it wasn't. What was that last question? Can you
Yes, it
reiterate that to me? Can you reiterate that last question that was asked by Jamie Raskin to Kristi Noem? What was that last question?
Illegal.
It wasn't, he didn't use the word illegal. He used the word lawful. Lawful.
That's not the issue.
What was the question? No. I'm sorry. That question was very carefully worded, and Raskin did a great
Yes,
job
and what-
asking
what
that
was said
question.
was-
What question
what was
did
said
he
was
ask?
true.
What
I'm afraid that
question did he ask?
Ma'am,
I can replay it again.
wasn't carefully worded.
Oh, it was
wasn't
absolutely carefully worded. It was
Because if you'll
absolutely
notice,
carefully
he
worded. Okay, I'll actually read it to you. Luckily, this has the transcript available, so we're just gonna show it. And since I'm here, let's just okay, it doesn't jump me to it, but that's okay. I can see where I'm at. 4 minutes and 50 something seconds. So this was the question. Finally, yes or no, is it lawful for federal agents to shoot an innocent person or even a criminal suspect just for driving away from them, according to the Supreme Court? And she answered no. So are you saying that you know more than the Supreme Court of the United States of America?
When it comes to gun lethal force on the street, yes.
Do you know? Oh, you know more about. Okay. So then what was Barnes v. Felix? You know about that Supreme Court ruling? And how does it apply to police officers? Sorry. It was away from him. He was outside of the path of the moving vehicle, sir. He was already outside of the path of the moving vehicle, and according to the Department of Justice and the Department of Homeland Security's own use of force policy, it states that an officer is not supposed to walk in front of a moving fucking vehicle or a car that is on and running. How did Brousseau v. Haugen, how did that, I'm so sorry, I'm still talking. Not you. This is not your show. This is mine. How are you familiar with Brousseau v. Hagen?
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay. That one actually said that the use of deadly force is automatically invalidated if it's an officer-induced jeopardy by moving in front of a vehicle.
Well, ma'am, it wasn't
Wow!
when he got into that position.
Oh, no, it didn't say moving in front of a moving vehicle. It said moving in front of a vehicle. So that's why that was a very carefully worded question by Raskin. By Raskin in the United States Congress, House of Representatives. It was a very carefully worded question. According to the Supreme Court of the United States, was it lawful or is it lawful to shoot either an innocent civilian or a suspect in a moving vehicle driving away from them. And see, the interesting thing about this, and there are multiple cases, right, is that in the case of Bracell v. Hagen that talked about officer-induced jeopardy, the person drove at the officer and shot. And that's when they got shot in that person. So see, these things are so important. That was driving at. So even according to the United States Supreme Court, if you're driving at an officer, it is still not okay to draw and fire your weapon according to the Supreme Court of the United States of America.
When was this ruling, by the way? What year was this, do you know?
2014, I believe.
That clears me. Because I've been on top of the fucking hood with my weapon.
Oh, 2004. Yeah, so Bracell v. Haugen was 2004. Bracell does not authorize officers to create danger by positioning themselves in front of a vehicle. Positioning. Doesn't even say running vehicle either, just a vehicle. The court emphasized that outcomes turn on trajectory, immediacy, and whether the danger was imposed by the suspect, not manufactured by officer placement, so where they were opposed to the vehicle. The court explicitly acknowledged cases where stepping into a vehicle's path undermines justification. Then you have Scott v. Harris, 2007. Scott justifies force where the suspect's conduct creates an ongoing, unavoidable threat to the public. It does not support deadly force based on officer proximity or positioning during a contained or low-speed encounter. So that's with the vehicle. Scott turns on public danger and inevitability, not officer-created risk. Wow, 2007. And then we have Mullinex v. Luna, 2015. Mullinex is qualified immunity case, not a Fourth Amendment endorsement. The court again stressed specific context, immediacy, and trajectory. It recognized that shots fired at a receding or laterally moving vehicle are analyzed differently than shots fired at a vehicle advancing towards officers. And then we have Barnes v. Felix, 2025, where it said that when it comes to officer-involved shootings and any lawsuits that come forth from it, guess what? You have to look at the totality of the circumstances leading up to the event and immediately after the event. And after the event, Officer Ross was heard on his own recording saying, "That fucking bitch," which means that it was premeditated. And premeditation, you should know, as an officer of as a former officer of the law, you should know that premeditation, as determined by the Supreme Court of the United States, can absolutely happen within moments or seconds before a shot is even fired by an or anybody.
Ma'am, how many men have you actually shot with any type of firearm?
Oh, sir, I don't go out of my way to try to kill people.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Yeah, well, sorry, that's a deadly weapon, so I don't care. I'm gonna make this clear to you again. So Raskin, and even according to the Department of Homeland Security, the head of the Department of Homeland Security, your actions or what you are trying to say are okay, justified actions on the part of an officer are not justified, even according to the Supreme Court of the United States of America. So no, sir, the officer-involved shootings of Renee Nicole Good and Alex Preddy were unequivocally unjustified and unlawful.
Well, there's a difference between law and reality, ma'am. And here's the problem.
The reality is you're a piece of shit. ACAB all day. Go fuck yourself.
Well, love you.
I don't love you. In fact, I encourage hexes upon you. Rawr. I don't actually. Hexes aren't real. Guys. 1 second. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay, are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay. What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
So I supported him since the first time he went in office.
I'm asking you, what has he achieved in his 13 months back in office that has earned your continued support, not about what he did in his first term. I'm very specific in what I say.
Okay. Okay, I apologize. I'm going deep. The reason why I support him is most importantly is this. Okay, I support him because of several reasons. Number one is he's stopped all transgenders from the military, or going to. Number two, but most importantly,
Are you enlisted?
is
Are you enlisted?
no, I'm not
Okay,
listed
then that
myself,
doesn't
but
fucking affect you.
but
Move
I'm in
on.
the process of going to the military.
Oh,
Huh?
good. Good. You should serve our United States Armed Forces and not be a little. Anyways.
Mhm. But second of all, most importantly, he has
Dude, your service is
made
horrible.
a bill or whatever you want to call it to where he's funding police, law enforcement, first responders, and medical field. And I am a federal
Sorry,
volunteer
I don't know
firefighter
if you
sergeant.
what's that bill number? Congressional bill number. Congress is the only one that can appropriate funds.
I'm not for sure what it is,
What's the name of it
but
then?
I don't remember. I
Oh,
looked,
okay.
I saw it somewhere on the news.
I'm sure you saw it on Reddit.
No, I don't read Reddit.
Yeah, I would need to see something that shows that because an executive order can't do that. Only Congress can approve funding in America. That's obviously a part of the Constitution.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you can say that he's appropriating money, but he's not because unless it's in a congressional bill, it's not true.
Okay. Well, I greatly do apologize about that. So yeah.
So he hasn't
Okay.
achieved anything by your standard.
Well, yes and no. I mean, yeah, I could see that. Yes. But as well as the way I see it is, Trump is a businessman. We don't need a
No, he's
politician.
not. He is a politician, sir.
No, he's not. He's a businessman.
Is he an elected
So
official?
yes. But
Then he's a
let me ask you a
politician.
question, okay?
Sorry, sir. He's a
Okay.
politician. By definition, Donald Trump is a politician. He's in a
Okay. Well, let me ask
professional
you a question
position
then,
of
ma'am.
politics.
Hold on a second.
He is
Hold on a
in a
second, ma'am. I let
professional
you talk. You're
position
gonna let me
of
talk now, okay?
politics, and he's been
Whatever. So let me ask you a question then, ma'am.
running
Well, hold on a second.
for
Let me
the
hold on a second, ma'am.
office
Hold
of
on a second. Well, let me ask you a question. If he's a
president
politician,
since
then if all the presidents in the
2000
United States of America, he's the only president
He's
that
been
has
running for
not.
office for literally 24 fucking years.
What the fuck ever? He literally stated in the 1990s that he will not ever run for president
Oh, so
unless
he
his
lied.
country.
Wow. Wait, he's been lying? I said 24 years just because he's no longer running for office, guys. He stopped running for office when he was elected. So that's why I said 24 years. That's why I didn't say 26. I said 24 for a reason, right? Sorry, guys. Yeah, and he served for, well, no, he campaigned for his entire presidency of 2020. Okay, he campaigned for his entire presidency from 2021 until he left office on January 20th, 2020. 2021. He campaigned that entire time, like the entire time he was in office for his first 4 years.
Okay.
So
Well,
he
let me ask
hasn't
you a question,
achieved
okay?
anything in his current office that is actually worth still supporting him for.
Okay. Well, no. Well, let me ask you a question, okay? Well, how is it that Donald Trump does not get paid? All the money that he gets paid
He does
is
get
going
paid.
back to the Treasury.
No, he
No, it
does get
doesn't.
paid. I
He
don't know if
donates
you
it to
did
the
you
Treasury.
miss. Sorry. Let me ask I got to ask you a quick question. Are you aware that Donald Trump is suing the IRS for $10 billion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Why?
aware of
Okay.
that. And I
So
know
why is he suing the IRS, or what is he claiming for why he's suing the IRS for $10 billion?
For federal fraudulent.
Nope, not for federal
The
fraud.
IRS was paying somebody who's been dead for over 150 years.
No, that's not why. No, I'm sorry, sir. Donald Trump like Donald Trump, the individual, is personally suing the IRS, not the Department of Justice. Donald Trump, the individual, he's not suing them for fraud, sir.
Yes, he is.
No,
Yes, he
he's
is.
not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, I'll explain it to you because you don't know. He's suing because a government contractor, an employee of a government contractor, leaked his tax returns, who was then subsequently filed and has now been held criminally liable and recently sentenced at the end of last year or 2024, who released Donald Trump's tax returns from when he was in the office of the presidency. And you know what's funny but revealed in his tax returns? He didn't donate that money to charity.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he did.
His tax returns proved otherwise, sir. You can say, nuh-uh, yeah, he did all you want. His tax returns proved otherwise. Your nuh-uh, yeah, he did is not true. Try looking it up sometime. You can, sorry, I just want to be clear. You beg to differ, okay? I just want to be clear on something. Let's try this. Are facts subjective or objective?
Can you repeat that?
Are facts subjective or objective?
Facts are facts.
So they're objective.
Facts are facts.
So they're objective.
You're awesome.
Yes.
So they're true no matter what.
Yes.
Cool. So the fact of the matter is, because it's released, the information is out there, Donald Trump did not donate his full salary of $400,000 a year to charity while he was in the office of the presidency his first term. That is an objective fact, so your nuh-uh doesn't prove anything.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll look that up. And if I'm wrong, I will effectively call you. I'll call you I'll call you up, and I will gladly tell you that I was wrong.
Sure, just don't use Fox News or
And I will
Newsmax
gladly apologize.
or CNN or CBS or ABC or MSNBC. Don't use any of them. Use a non-biased source like PolitiFact, Politico, Axios. Factcheck.org, I believe, is another one.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. There's a bunch of them.
Okay. The third most important reason is President Trump supports military, law enforcement, first responders, and medical field.
No, he doesn't. He pardoned all of the January 6th. He pardoned January 6 rioters who injured 174 of our Capitol police officers. He doesn't support our law enforcement. In fact, I applaud Tom Tillis for having made that statement on yesterday's Senate committee hearing with Kristi Noem.
Okay, so you know what? I'll put it this way right here, okay? I'm going to give you a little background on me, okay?
I don't need it, and I don't care.
Okay, well, so what? Who cares?
I don't
I'm a
care
former
about your
volunteer.
background. It doesn't matter.
Well, no, it's very relevant.
I
It's
don't
very
care about your background.
I'm a former volunteer firefighter sergeant. When I was
Good for
22
you.
years old,
Gold star.
I was injured in the line of duty.
I'm sorry to hear that,
Donald
sir.
Trump.
Good for you. Gold star.
Thank you for your-
Again,
thank you.
he
That's
doesn't
okay.
care. Here's your gold
Donald
star.
Trump was actually at the hospital that I was at. Here I am in a fucking coma.
Oh,
Here I am
yeah.
in a coma.
Oh,
And here's Donald
Uh-huh.
Trump. He literally paid for
Prove
my
it.
treatment.
prove it.
How can I prove it? How?
I don't know. The hospital should have a record of who paid for your treatment.
I don't even know how to get to that.
You don't know the hospital
I
that
don't
you
even know
went
how to
to?
get through that. Huh?
You don't know the hospital that you went to?
No, because I have fucking brain injury. Because I have a TBI, TBI, tragic brain injury.
It's not tragic brain injury, sir.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
traumatic brain injury.
Traumatic. Traumatic. It's traumatic.
Traumatic
Traumatic
brain
or
injury. Yeah.
traumatic.
Traumatic brain injury.
TBI. Short for
It's
traumatic
not
brain
tragic brain injury. It's traumatic brain injury.
injury. I didn't say tragic. I said traumatic.
You said tragic.
Okay, whatever.
Anywho. Yeah. So I'm sure somebody in your family knows exactly what a hospital you're at. It's in your medical records. I guarantee you could probably call up
Actually,
your
my
currently,
actually,
your
my entire
current,
family's
you
dead.
could call, okay, well, you could call your current care physician and get access to all of your medical records and be like, hey, can you look up and tell me what hospital I was staying at that treated me for my TBI when I first got it? And then you can call that hospital and get proof that Donald Trump paid your payments personally.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I will personally do that.
Yeah, you should.
I'll do that. I'll do that, and I will personally show you the evidence.
Do it. I
Because,
am
you
waiting.
see,
I'm waiting on
this
bated
is
breath.
what's wrong with you fucking liberals. This
Who's
is
a
what's wrong
liberal?
with y'all liberals.
Who's a liberal?
Oh, you're not.
Who's the liberal?
You're not a liberal.
Who's
You're
a
not
liberal?
You.
Who?
You're a liberal.
No.
Everything you stand for, you literally stated. You literally stated in one of your chats, "Fuck ICE." Simple as that.
I stated in what
And see,
I am curious. Like, have I
I don't know
actually said
about
fuck
you,
ICE?
Bill.
Because
I don't
I
know
don't
about you,
remember
Bill.
that. I do know I say that I do support deportation specifically of individuals that have committed crimes within our country and have been convicted of said crime because that's how that works. And if I say like fuck ICE, I mean I might have said it, I don't know, but that doesn't make somebody a liberal to say that ICE needs to be reformed and that the way that they're doing things right now is fucked up. Conservatives also say that.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Can
So
you
you're telling
define what
me-
liberalism is?
I know exactly what a liberal is.
No, I didn't ask you what a liberal is. I asked you to define what liberalism is.
How you say it again?
Liberalism.
Liberalism?
Yep.
Okay. Liberalism, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I haven't studied politics since high school, but if I'm not mistaken, liberalism is a person who believes in gun control.
Already wrong.
They're anti-PD and
Already wrong.
anti-police. Okay, what is liberalism? What is it?
Yeah. So actually, let me ask you a few core questions. Okay.
Go for it.
We'll see where you fall. All right. Do you believe do you believe in individual liberty?
Elaborate.
Your ability to self-govern yourself. Individual liberty, your individual freedom, your personal freedom.
So do I believe in freedom and liberty, right?
Do you believe in your individual freedom?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Do you believe equality before the law?
Equality before the law.
Yeah, so all people
Okay.
are equal.
Yes, I do believe that.
Do you believe in the
Except-
protection of
well-
individual rights?
Well, let me phrase that last question. So I believe everyone's equal to a stint.
I don't care about
Percent.
your stint part. Cool beans. You already said yes. Do you believe in the protection of individual rights?
Individual rights. You mean like everyone has a right?
No, like your speech, religion, property, your right to
Oh, the First Amendment,
protest,
yes,
your right to
I'm a very
own
big
property.
leaguer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I believe in the First Amendment. Yes, I
No,
do.
so do you believe in the protection of your individual rights?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Do you advocate for limited government?
What do you mean by that?
You don't know what limited government, smaller government?
Can you elaborate more?
Fewer regulations on individuals, smaller government.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
This was very difficult. Do you believe in establishing fair rules for society?
Yeah. I could say that. Yeah, I do.
Wow. Sir, you're a liberal.
I'm not liberal. I'm Republican and conservative.
You're a liberal.
No, if I was a liberal, I'd already shut myself
Those
by now.
make up liberalism, sir. Those are what define a liberal. You, sir, are a liberal. So when you say
believe me, I'm
fuck
not a
liberals
liberal.
or liberals are bad, you're literally against your right to personal freedom. You're against your right to your individual rights. You're against limited governments. You're against equality before the law. And you're against your individual liberty. Yes, sir. You are against, like, when you are saying that it's like, if you're saying it's something bad to be a liberal, right? Then you're against all of these things. But these are all the core facets that make up liberalism, or what the ideology of being a liberal is.
Okay. And I
So
respect
you
that.
are a liberal.
No, I'm not a liberal. I am Republican.
No,
I've been
you
on the
are
president
a
since I was
liberal,
30.
sir.
Okay. Well, let's agree to disagree that I'm a liberal. Okay. Let's just say I'm a liberal.
No, it's a
Let's just
fact.
say.
You can't disagree with facts.
Okay. Well, hold a second. So let me ask you a real quick question, okay? And I'm asking this because I'm being dead ass serious. Do you believe or do you agree that Republicans or conservatives believe in the First Amendment?
Sir, you already don't believe in the First Amendment because you're against liberalism.
Oh, I'm very big believer in First Amendment.
Yeah, everything that like went down defining what individual rights were, because you apparently didn't know what individual rights were. That would what's encompasses in the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. So what right did I not say out of the 5 that I explained, or what tenet did I not specify that is missing to cover your conservative ideology?
Okay, so I'm a big believer in First Amendment. And I'm
Okay,
a very
liberal.
big believer in the Second Amendment.
Okay, right to property, liberal.
So Republicans, Republicans don't believe in First Amendment, correct?
I didn't say that. I said if you are against liberalism, then
No,
you
I'm
are
asking
against
that.
your
I'm
right
asking
to
you
the
that.
First Amendment. I've already asked you, give me what tenet of your conservatism values am I missing from liberalism, since it's a bad, naughty word to be called a liberal.
Well, I'm sorry to offend you, but okay.
You
So-
haven't offended me. You're the one that made it like it was a bad word to be called a liberal. Again, try to explain to me what out of the 5 things that I listed, what is missing, what should be added that would make you a conservative.
Second Amendment.
Right to
Second
property.
Amendment.
That's included in there, sir.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Man,
it is.
Second
When
Amendment
I
is-
said, sir, are guns property, yes or no?
Yeah, they're property.
Guns are
They're
property.
property.
Amazing.
property.
Amazing. So when I said this part, when it was your individual rights, your right to own property as an individual, that covers the Second Amendment, sir. What am I missing from conservatism?
Apparently nothing.
Wow, you're a liberal.
I'm telling you, I'm not a liberal.
Why
I
does
really-
why does a label offend you, sir? Why does being labeled a liberal make you upset and go so quickly against what you consider to be your values?
Okay, I'll tell you. How can I explain it? Okay, I'll put it like this. There's certain things I agree with y'all. There's a fuck ton of things I agree with liberals, and there's fuck ton of things that I agree with about Republicans. Simple as that.
Sir, Republicans are
Now,
liberal. I don't know what else to tell you on that. I'm asking, what is it that person, this is the only time I'm going to ask you for your personal feelings, okay? What is it that offends you when I call you a liberal? What is it that calling you a liberal feels offensive to you?
my sexuality. My sexuality. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm 100% gay.
That's your individual liberty, sir.
Oh, I'm very familiar. I'm very aware of that. But one thing with me is
I'm sorry, how does being gay make it offensive to be called a liberal?
I honestly, truly cannot. I cannot tell you the answer.
What is so offensive about the
I
word liberal?
don't know.
Okay, you're a liberal.
Okay. But if you mind me asking, then liberals support Trump, correct?
No, not all of them.
Okay. Okay. I see that and I understand that.
Yeah, just like true Republicans don't support Trump. True conservatives don't support Trump
You're awesome.
because he's against the
Okay.
First Amendment and he's against your Second Amendment. Donald Trump has
I
probably been, no, I'm not going to say the most, but one of the most, like, people that go against the First Amendment. One of the most anti First Amendment presidents that we've had. Not the most, just one of them.
okay.
He has lost every single First Amendment case that has been brought against him in court. Every single one. He is one of the most anti First Amendment presidents. So if anybody is truly a liberal or believes in the First Amendment of our United States Constitution, you wouldn't support him.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Now, my question is simply this. Do you mind? Do I have y'all's permission? Well, actually, your permission. Can I what's the word I'm looking for? Fact check this.
Fact check which part?
Pretty much what all you've been saying.
Yeah, I always encourage everybody to fact check me. I have no problem with that.
Okay.
Anybody that tells you
Alright.
don't fact check, you shouldn't listen to them.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, that being said and done, I'm sorry. I'm going to say this right here, right now. I'm a very peaceful guy, but when it comes to the things I believe, and I take it very harsh when people want to prove me wrong, if you will. I'm very stubborn. But anyway, that being said and done, I am the type of person where if I am wrong, if I say something and I'm wrong, I will effectively I will call it out. I'm just one of those type of guys.
Okay.
Now, my main question is for you is, if you mind me asking, why is it that you think that Trump doesn't support military, law enforcement, first responder, medical, so on and so forth. Why is that?
Yeah. He Januaried the January 6 individuals that went to the Capitol and injured over 170 Capitol police officers. He didn't thank them for defending the Capitol. He didn't thank them for defending our elected officials in the Capitol. And so that is one main thing. In fact, 13 of them, I believe, went out afterwards after they were pardoned and committed violent offenses or secondary offenses, which they have been charged for. There's one gentleman, I can't remember his name, that is actively trying to solicit another pardon from Donald Trump for having committed another crime after he was pardoned for what occurred on January 6th, right? And listen, guys, I'm not going to call it a riot. I think it's a silly hill to die on at this point that it was a riot or that it was an insurrection or anything like that. The fact is, individuals went to the United States Capitol. 174 individuals of our National Guard were harmed and injured. 2 of them died after the fact as a result of their injuries. Immediately after the fact. More died. Some people took their lives afterwards too. And it took until the year 2026 for us to get an honor, like a plaque honoring their names in the White House. Or not in the White House, but at Congress, right? The individuals who protected our Congress.
Okay, I think I remember that one. I think I
Yeah.
remember hearing about
The
that.
January 6ers got pardoned before the Capitol Police got honored. The 174 individuals that got injured, the individuals that died after their injuries. Donald Trump doesn't care about our military either. He took money in his first term from base housing renovations that was pre-approved by Congress in order to construct his border wall at the southern border. He doesn't care about our military because he doesn't even show up when our military members are sent home in caskets. Like the 4 active duty armed service members that died in a training exercise in either Lithuania or Latvia. He wasn't there. Yeah. It's one of those two countries.
I believe it was the last one you said.
I think it
can't
was
pronounce that name.
Lithuania. It might have been Latvia.
Yeah.
That's why I just said either one of them. He wasn't there when their caskets arrived on the plane.
I did not know that.
He didn't show up. He
Okay.
didn't. Yeah. So he doesn't care
Okay.
about our military members. I haven't heard him say the name of the 4 released names out of 6 of the individuals that have died serving our country in Iran. He called our active duty military members suckers and losers. He insulted John McCain, saying that he likes his service members to have never been captured. He doesn't honor our prisoners of war.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All righty. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, ma'am. I appreciate this conversation.
Of course.
I really do. And I'm gonna, with all due respect, I'm gonna fact check everything that you said.
No, all
And
due
on my
respect
part-
needed. Just go do it. I encourage it.
And with all due respect, I'm gonna fact check myself. And because I don't remember much of that.
You're awesome.
Of that type of from 6 months prior to about from 6 months prior and 6 months after. Everything is blurry to me. I just know from what my family said. And but I will fact check myself. And if I am wrong, I will personally let you know. And I will apologize. But anyway.
Woo! Sorry, that was so loud. I did not mean for that to have volume. Or can I turn off the
No, that's
volume?
completely fine.
Hold on. Is it
Um,
open? Give me 1 second. Okay. No! Where is this playing out of? I just wanted to see
That's
it and
Pat.
have it muted, but it's not showing me where it's playing from, so I can mute it. God damn, that was loud. Anyways, I was trying to watch this video to see if Donald Trump was there when our
Well, just let
6
you know
members.
that it's fine. The music that was playing, that was the either the bugler or the trumpet. It's called taps.
Yeah, this is for
And
honoring the service members as their bodies arrived home.
yes, yes.
But I
And
can't
it's played
mute it. That's so
when the
annoying.
soldiers wake up and the soldiers go to bed. As well as the
Oh,
final
there we
resting
go.
place.
I think that should work. Oh, I can't hear it anymore. Yep, no Trump in the crowd. He was not there. So he wasn't there once again for the wait, no, hold on. That might have actually been him. Hold on. No, I think that's him. I'm not going to misspeak. Here you guys go. I'm pretty sure this is Donald Trump. For those that are saying no, pretty sure that's Donald Trump. So he might have actually arrived for these ones. Oh, I took that off that screen. My bad. I know it's like blurry and out of focus, but it looks like that he showed up there.
Sure. But anyway,
So that's good.
that being said and done, I'm gonna fact check you. I mean, fact check. I'm
Yeah, this
gonna
is
check
from
facts.
the 3rd, guys. I know I'm glad he showed
And
up is what I'm saying. Like, I'm glad to have looked that up and not just take y'all's word for it. So he was there.
Mhm. But anyway, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but I have to go because it
No
is
problem.
almost 9 o'clock, and I have to go to work in the morning. But anyway, thank you again, ma'am, for hearing me out. And again, I want to apologize for arguing and everything. And if I disrespected you or any of your followers in any way, I do apologize.
Yeah, I think you're all
Because I
right, my
don't
man.
believe in. Well, I appreciate that, ma'am. And I just don't believe in conflict. I'm one of those few people that don't believe in conflicts. But anyway, again, that being said, ma'am, I greatly appreciate this conversation.
Of course.
And I'll let you go.
All right. Thank you. You have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. I like decent callers. And listen, guys, I'm happy to say I'm super glad to see that he showed up to honor our fallen soldiers at the war that he started. Good. I don't know about that, Ralph. So listen, I looked it up and I Googled, and I did click on the first one that I found. And let's see. Yeah, even, oh wait, no, hold on. That looks like one from December of 2025. That literally looks like the same one. Okay, so it's called It hasn't happened yet. Oh gosh, guys, that hasn't happened yet. That was from December 17, 2025 that they just reposted today. Fucking weirdos. Oh well. I hope he shows up like Caroline Levitt promises. All right, guys. I'm going to continue to look into that. I'll wait to see it. I hope that he does show up if it hasn't happened yet. I hope that video was true, that he did show up. I don't know. It's very weird. Anyways, if you guys are new here, you haven't already hit that follow button, go ahead and hit it now, or that subscribe button, depending on which platform you're on. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to run through these real quick. Sorry, it took me a minute. He doesn't know what to do with a happy woman. No, they never do, Feisty. The misogyny directed at Ari is not cool. Well, thank you, David, for the 5. Jackie, thank you for the 202. Just as Bleats, Thank you. Took out the leader of AA Ron. I wonder who that was, Eddie.
You're awesome.
Wonder who that was. Did you go to college for this? Jesse, I did not. I did not go to college for this. You're like Kendrick Lamar, you pimped a butterfly. I've not heard that song. I'll get Polly to play it for me. Thank you for Jesse for the jewels. Sean says it infuriates me that Americans don't get it that troops/people literally live or are unalive dead, depending on who gets elected as president or other political offices. Pay attention, you can see it now. I agree, but they kind of try to remain blind. But thank you, Sean, again for your service. Scott, I've been trying all night to get past the damn YouTube filters. I think I put it in the chat and my fingers are tied. Yeah, I'm sorry you're getting like auto corrected by the YouTube. It's weird. Scott, I've had TBI for 50. How long in a coma? What was therapy? How many hours at that? Were you doing it? My rehab almost 3 years in and now in a wheelchair thanks to my TBI. Maybe he had a concussion. Who knows? He might have had a lot of things going on. Thank you, Scott, so much for the 25. Kilo, liberal is liber, which is Latin for free. If you guys are against liberals, you're against freedom. I don't like, liberal is not a bad label. Stop with the negative connotations to a label. It's so weird. Thank you. Remember before they got pardoned, Trump said January 6ers were paid Antifa, 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 Antifa. Trump pardoned Antifa from January 6th. I know, right, neighbor? I know, right? Isn't that insane? Antifa is a domestic terrorist organization, but Donald Trump pardoned them. Last was a burst. I'm sorry. Sounds like post-traumatic stress disorder. He's appalled. Yeah, no, I think he did fine. That turned out to be a decent conversation. Anti-weirs. It's so weird. Guys, to be very clear, for those that are a little bit confused, if you actually look at the political spectrum, liberals are on the right. If you have a true leftist, while they agree with liberal ideologies, because the majority of them do, I'm not saying all of them do, but the majority of leftists agree with liberal ideologies, but they add more to it, which is what pushes them to the left of the political spectrum and no longer leaves them in just the liberal ideology camp, right? The ones that are just so bad and scary, right? Just explaining that to hopefully help a couple of people. Neely, go find me somebody to raid. Twitch, find me somebody to raid. Good night. Over. Well, hold on. Mind faster than fingers result from TBI. I'm sorry, Scott. I hope you're doing okay for as well as you can. All right. Thank you again for the last Canadian too. I do appreciate that. I am going to go ahead and end on YouTube. I'll be back on live tomorrow at about the same time. Y'all have a great night.